Well, hello from Ketchikan. This is our last port day of our cruise. Tomorrow is the sea day, and then we get off the ship in Vancouver, and our trip is coming to an end. But let me tell you what, Ketchikan can be very hit or miss as far as weather goes, and it is hitting today. It is absolutely perfect. It's like 65 degrees, the sun is shining, it's glorious weather out today, and we have a pretty cool excursion, something we've never done before. So we are going to be on a wildlife Zodiac tour. Zodiacs are small boats, and we booked this through Ketchikan AdventureVue. I'm going to leave a link down in the description and the pinned comment to this excursion so you can check it out. But yeah, it's going to be a 3-hour boat tour looking for wildlife, and I know there is some great wildlife here in Ketchikan. Me and Jason have been here in the past, done great fishing trips. We've happened upon pods of orcas being out on small boats. So it's almost time to get started. We are here. We are already checked in for our tour. Let's get going. Yeah, that giant water gauge right there, rain gauge, says a lot. This is one of the rainiest places in the United States. And for us to have this kind of weather, I've been here in Ketchikan before where we didn't even get off the ship because it was so raining that the rain was literally coming in sideways, and I think 5 inches of rainfall fell that day. So we missed that port day, but it's only happened once. Usually we have pretty decent weather here. Surprising when it's such a rainy place. All right, we have made it here. This is the cannery, a little south of Ketchikan, about 35 minutes outside of town. We've got a beautiful walk right here through the rainforest to our Zodiac. Cannery, which was built in 1913. It's not an active cannery anymore, but the buildings are still maintained, and this is where the tours leave from in this area. And it's just a gorgeous walk through here. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, off we go. So we've come upon a harbor seal rookery. And so we found some back here, and we're floating up towards some more right over here. They're sitting in the rocks. They kind of blend in with the rocks a little bit, but you can tell they're...
Some in the grass.
Oh yeah, over here. They're doing like almost a yoga pose, and you can tell that their head and their feet are up like this.
Yeah, definitely fun.
My name is Julian. I'm going to be your bartender for today. Thank you so much for coming to the cannery. We're going to walk you through what you folks are going to be eating and drinking. All of our beverages have been provided by 49th State Brewery, except for our wines. That is actually going to be made right here in Ketchikan. It's our Alaskan Legends brand, to which we have the exclusive distribution rights. You're only going to be able to find it right here. So, starting with our craft soda selection, what I have here for you is our red raspberry soda. Tastes a little bit like a black cherry cola, very sweet, very delicious. We also have have your wild blueberry and cream soda, very light, very refreshing with hints of vanilla. And we also have our spruce tip soda, which utilizes spruce needles. What they do is they take those spruce needles, boil them down, take that extract, and what you end up getting is a very crisp, very refreshing beverage, a little bit of a combination between Sprite and ginger ale. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to tell you this is probably going to be some of the best root beer you will ever drink. Now, what makes our craft soda so special is two things. Number one, they do not utilize high fructose corn syrup. They use pure cane sugar, so they're going to be a little bit sweeter than your average store-bought soda. And number two, for the water base, we utilize pure Alaskan glacial water. I'm sure you folks probably saw that we have a few glaciers here. We make use of them. It's probably going to be some of the purest drinking water that you will ever find.
Is the green one your favorite? That's spruce tip.
Tastes like Sprite.
Tastes like Sprite?
This one's my favorite too because it's pink.
Just because it's pink, does it taste good? Is that the raspberry?
That one could be the blueberries and cream.
Oh, blueberries and cream. Probably the red one's the raspberry. So after the tour, we can choose from a beer flight, a soda flight, or a wine flight with snacks, which is venison and caribou. I thought so. I've actually had this one before at the 49th Street Brewery, 49th State Brewery in Anchorage before. This is a spruce tip. But this root beer, so good. Well, what a super cool way to end the tour with snacks and drinks. So we are starting to walk back right now. We get our beautiful walk back through the rainforest, and then a bus will pick us up and take us back into Ketchikan. Our driver made an impromptu stop for us because this is a spot where you can see bears quite often. And we did see one bear. It ran off into the field. But there's tons of eagles around here just swooping down and playing juveniles, and they're fishing in the creek right there. Well, I couldn't bring Sophia to Ketchikan and not bring her to Creek Street, right? So the tide is really high right now, or at least it seems like it's high, and the water's really rushing. So we were hoping we would see some harbor seals in the creek. No such luck right now, but we're gonna keep looking. Right now is not the right time for salmon spawning, but there is a salmon run that comes through here, and if you catch it the right time, you'll see salmon just running through this river. You know what I mean by running, like swimming really fast, and they're swimming upstream. So the town builds ladders for them to help them get up the stream. That's pretty neat. So most of the shops that you find down near the pier are your basic tourist shops with t-shirts and magnets, things like that. But up here on Creek Street, everything is locally owned, local artists, things like that. So you're gonna find a more unique variety up here. So we started on that end of Creek Street and we have made our way to the other end where you end in a brothel. Never actually done the brothel tour, but there is one right there that you can do. But this is where you're gonna find all your unique items, and they're just walking through these stores. You can see there's so many, cool items you can buy, from Alaska that are not your standard gift shop stuff. So I love coming over here, and especially love taking a new person to Ketchikan over to Creek Street. Okay, we are heading back to the ship right now. We had a really good day in Ketchikan. So we've made it back on board, and we're officially on board until we get off. This is our last stop of the cruise. We've got about an hour maybe until we pull out of the port, but we're ready to get back on. And let me just tell you, having an ocean view cabin, this is the best view that we've had out our window of the entire cruise, but it's the best weather we've had too since we've gotten on the ship. It's just beautiful. All right, we're going to go get her something to eat because she's hungry because we kind of skipped lunch. We had a late breakfast and we knew we'd be on tour during lunch. We did have a snack at the cannery, but she's very hungry and can't wait till dinner. So we're gonna go pop up to Lido Deck, see what we can find for her, and then I think she's probably gonna want to swim again because that's what we do, right? Yeah, swim every day. Her. All right, well, that's it for today. When we got on board, we didn't really do much. We went and ate in the buffet and we got in the swimming pool and the hot tubs and we just relaxed. So most of our ship time has been doing what Sophia wants, and that's what I want to do. I want her to be able to choose our adventures on the ship. I've chosen our adventures off the ship, and this girl likes to swim. So we have been in the pool every evening. So haven't been to any of the music venues, haven't done a lot in the evenings. We did go to, one show earlier this week, and we might try and do another show tomorrow. We will see. But that's it for today. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Bye.